tell us a little bit about your background, how you two met.
So Leroy and I met in Philadelphia. As many of your listeners will know or recall, Leroy was a third-round draft pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. His home was Newport News, Virginia, and when he went to Philadelphia, he decided to make that his home. We met in Philadelphia. Okay. And when I met Leroy, I had joined his bowling league. He had been bowling for years as a league bowler. I knew nothing about him. And a senior citizen from my church asked me, would you be willing to bowl? So I started bowling, and Leroy and I, the first night of league bowling, were wearing the same color shirt. And I can't recall the colors verbatim, but let's say it was orange the first Monday night. The following Monday night, he had on a magenta shirt. I had on a magenta shirt. The following Monday night, he had on a chartreuse, really an unusual color for a man, but he had that on, and so did I. And so it created a conversation for he and I. And then he's, of course, asking me now, well, how's your average, and different things like that. So we're talking each week around this same outfit. And the fourth week, he was late. And it's because I'm looking for my twin, if you will, in the bowling alley. And I said, why are you late? And he says, I'm late for bowling tonight because I was in a golf outing. So he was the first African-American male that I knew that golfed with the regularity that he golfed. And he was just so confident in who he was and what he was sharing with me. So that's where we met, was in the bowling alley. And then it was a very competitive fun. I was learning how to bowl, but a very good learner, and was doing very well with my team. And so he and I began to have little small wagers, I'll bet you a Coke, and that's kind of how our relationship grew. The senior citizen, when we announced that we were going to get married, she said, I knew you all were in love before you all did. And it was the cutest thing. So
she gets the credit.
She gets the credit. Yes, Chris Tucker. What a sweet lady.
Oh.
Yeah.